Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to discuss keyboard shortcuts in Microsoft Word. I'll show you how to access the full list of shortcuts, and I'll demonstrate some of my favorites. First, we need some text in our document so we can practice. Here's the first shortcut. Type equals rand. Open a bracket. Specify how many paragraphs, comma, and then how many lines. Close the bracket and press Enter. This will insert 10 paragraphs of 5 lines each. A quick and easy way to get sample text into your document. Let's start with some basic formatting shortcuts. To select all text, press Ctrl-A. To make text bold, press Ctrl-B. To italicize, press Ctrl-I. To underline, press Ctrl-U. Press the same shortcut again to remove the formatting. For example, Ctrl-B will remove bold. Click away to deselect everything. You can also see many shortcuts by hovering your mouse over a command. For example, hover over bold on the home ribbon, you'll see Ctrl+B in brackets. But not all commands show shortcuts, so keep that in mind. There are hundreds of shortcuts in Word, but you'll probably use around 15 to 20 regularly. Here are some essential ones. To create a new document, Ctrl-N. To save your document, Ctrl-S. To print, Ctrl-P. To close the current document, Ctrl-W. If you want the full list of keyboard shortcuts, you can find it in the Help section. Press Alt-Q to move your cursor to the search bar at the top. Type keyboard shortcuts. You'll see a section called Get Help with a link to keyboard shortcuts in Word. Click on it, and you'll find a complete list, organized by category. For example, you can check the most frequently used shortcuts, or shortcuts for navigation. Speaking of navigation, here are some I use all the time. Ctrl+ down arrow, jump to the next paragraph. Ctrl+ up arrow, jump to the previous paragraph. Ctrl+ end, jump to the end of the document. Ctrl+ home, jump to the top of the document. What if I want to select a paragraph? Press Ctrl+Shift+ down arrow to select down. Ctrl+Shift+ up arrow to select upward. Then apply formatting like bold with Ctrl-B. If you want to select sentence by sentence, use Shift+ down arrow repeatedly. To move word by word, use Ctrl+ right arrow or Ctrl+ left arrow. You can also select text quickly with the mouse. Click in the margin next to a sentence to select it. Double-click in the margin to select a whole paragraph. Now, one last powerful feature, Alt key tips. Press the Alt key on your keyboard. Notice that letters appear on the ribbons. Each letter represents a shortcut to open a ribbon tab. For example, to insert a shape, press Alt, then N for the insert ribbon, then SH for shapes. Use arrow keys to pick a shape, then press Enter. As you work more in Word, you'll quickly learn which shortcuts you use most often, and soon they'll become second nature. That's it for this lesson. Practice these shortcuts, and I'll see you in the next one.